There are also all of these informal aspects of a conference where, like, we had a gathering of all of the women at the conference last night, and it was really nice, and I made some new friends. So that's the kind of stuff that you would miss if you weren't in person.
Hi everyone, I'm Sakshi Verma and I work at Adobe. Today I'm going to talk about C++ in the cloud, one NIF at a time with Elixir. So many words, right? Let's unwrap them one by one. What is Elixir? Elixir is a functional programming language designed for handling high concurrency with ease, making it perfect for large-scale cloud applications. Think of it as the life of the cloud party, effortlessly managing thousands of connections at once without breaking a sweat. Built on the Erlang VM, Elixir inherits its reliability and fault tolerance, ensuring that systems remain robust and resilient. So there I was, happily building out cloud services in Elixir. Everything was smooth until I hit the part where I needed to perform native operations. Now, I could either spend months rewriting everything from scratch in Elixir and risk it being less efficient, or I could take a shortcut by plugging in the existing native libraries. Rewriting everything feels like reinventing the wheel, and we all know how fun that is. And of course, I chose the option 2, but the question arises, how to get Elixir to work with the native libraries? That's where NIFs come in. They allow Elixir to call C++ functions directly and bridges the gap between Elixir and the native libraries. It was like plugging in a ready-made solution and getting the best of both worlds. Let's talk about NIFs, or native implemented functions. These are a super cool feature from the Erlang ecosystem that allow you to call code written in C or C++ directly from Elixir. You take your native code, compile it into a shared library, and then load into the Erlang VM when it starts up. Once it's there, you can call it just like you would any other Elixir function. Before I dive in, let's talk about why would we need a NIF ever. Elixir is great for concurrency, but not for raw CPU power. When you need performance-heavy operations, NIFs are the way to go. Or when you are interacting directly with the hardware or dealing with graphics libraries like OpenGL, NIFs can handle that seamlessly. And there's the classic scenario where a highly optimized C++ library already exists, which I'm going to show next. Now let's see an example code snippet written to bridge between Elixir and XGBoost, a popular machine learning library. It allows Elixir to call functions from XGBoost written in C. Let's walk through the key components now. We start by including the Erlang NIF library header. It provides the functions and macros to interface with Erlang. Next, there's the header for XGBoost C API, which we use to interact with XGBoost functionalities. The function XGBoost build.info retrieves build information from XGBoost and returns it into the Elixir. The NIF funcs array links Elixir function names to native functions. The ERL NIF macro initializes the NIF, defining the module and function mappings. Finally, we compile this code into a shared library, which will be loaded in the Erlang VM. Now let's explore how the Elixir side interacts with our NIF. The shared library must match the Elixir module name. In this case, the module is libxgboost, so the shared library should be named libxgboost. OnLoad ensures load NIF loads the shared library when the module starts. If the library loads successfully, XGBoost build.info function maps to XGBoost build.info function written in the NIF. Otherwise, it raises an error if the function isn't found or the library fails to load. And with that, you're all set to harness the power of Elixir scalability and the raw performance of native code, creating cloud solutions that are both robust and lightning fast. But wait, just like everything in life, NIFs come with their bittersweet moments too. NIFs are incredibly powerful, offering a way to bring C++ performance into your Elixir applications. But with this power comes great responsibility. A crash in a NIF can bring down the entire Erlang VM, so it's crucial to handle them with care and precision. Since NIFs run as a single unit without interruptions from the Erlang scheduler, keeping their execution time under 1 millisecond is key. For tasks that need more time, Erlang's documentation has some great tips. As I wrap up, remember this, NIFs are like high-performance sports car, powerful but require careful handling. So if you hit the road with NIFs, make sure to use them responsibly for a smooth and successful ride. Enjoy the journey with NIFs. Thank you.